Welcome everyone to the Cross Thoughts podcast. Today is a very special episode for me and Travis because we're welcoming our first guest, our good friend Cody Aikens, or Lasting Ember for all of his socials. You'll see all that shit above my head. But yeah, here we go. Cody, how are you doing? Cody, you're having a little bit of feedback out of your mic there, bud.
Yeah, I can't. It just does it. I can't not do that.
Okay, there.
It doesn't do it for like a few seconds, and then it slowly creeps in.
We're good. All right. So how are you boys doing? Travis looks dead up in the top right now. What's going on with you? Why do you look so dead?
I've been very active these last 2 weeks.
How's Round Top?
It's what's keeping me active.
It's what's keeping you active.
It's the thing that's doing
it. It's the one thing that's keeping him alive. Not one.
So I'm the lift operator, right? So I'm the guy who swings the chairs and helps you sit down and all that fun stuff.
Mm-hmm. Punches the kids.
Whoa!
Yeah. Yep. Kicks them off the chair because I think it's funny. Laugh at them when they fall. You know, it works.
You suddenly stop it so they fly off of the ski thing.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, it's a lot more physical work than I thought it was. Like I'm like sweating at like 9 o'clock in the morning, and it is just way too early to do that. But you know,
it's never too early. I sweat at 6 in the morning most mornings.
That's a whole different story, though.
I mean, this was your choice at the end of the day, dog.
It's healthy for me,
I guess.
I didn't even know you worked there.
It was.
What's that?
It's been a recent development.
Okay.
It's a recent development.
I just started, not, I guess 2 weeks ago. So not this past week, but the week prior. Jeez. But yeah, so I've been doing that, playing in the snow, doing some snowboarding after work. Yeah.
This is why we don't hear from him anymore. This is why it's such a pain in the ass to get this shit done now, because he's enjoying his life. But it's okay.
Actually, I haven't actually been snowboarding at all this week.
Really?
This past week I didn't go at all. It's just by the time I come home and
I lost the flag.
Get dinner made
I was moving my chair and I lost the flag. It's fine. We're not gonna talk about it. It's fine.
Good job. Anywho's, so yeah, by the time I get home, and make dinner and get a shower and all that fun stuff, it's like 9 o'clock at night, and most of the time that's when you are going to bed for work in the morning, and then I'm like, all right, well, I'm just gonna go to sleep then, so that I can get up in the morning.
It's fair. It's fair enough.
Mm-hmm.
My job sucks. Your job sucks. Cody, how's your life? I feel like we don't talk to you enough. We don't talk to you enough at all. This is like the first interaction with you and Travis in months, honestly.
Yeah, like I haven't talked to Travis in a very long time. Yeah.
Since Mike's party, I think.
Yeah, I think that was the last time. Mike's party. My job's been just kind of going. Nothing crazy or exciting. Somehow, Nora, my girlfriend, keeps getting like the down low back end information on Giant and its dealings and the things that are going on. Like, she finds out stuff like weeks before anyone else is supposed to know it.
What, through Giant? I know she was.
Yeah, just because she's just like there when it happened. Like,
it's all coincidental.
So I know she was like blabbing right before Starbucks, right before at Travis's wedding, right before all the winter shit came out, like what the fuck the menu was before it was even out. And I was like, what in the fuck are we doing? We're just saying the Starbucks menu for Christmas. I mean, it's never really different, but I would know. I would know because I drink coffee. These two fuckers don't. Little fucktards. No, that was just rude. I'm sorry.
It was very aggressive, yes.
It's been a rough morning, rough day so far. But
I drink coffee. It's just most of the time it's hospital coffee.
That sounds awful. How many days a week are you still working there right now?
Depends on the week. It's 1 or 2 days. It's every Monday and then every other Tuesday.
That's not bad, I guess. I mean, so are you going back full time if you don't get your position at Round Top full time? Is that your plan, or?
I'll be picking up like full-time hours back there until I can find a job that's closer down towards York. That'll pay decent.
I mean, hey.
That's the idea.
Okay, whatever works. But before we really get started into this episode, I do want to mention the shorter time today is because just was a rough month getting together. As you can tell, we're all kind of busy. And Travis has somewhere to be today. So we're going to be doing a pretty quick episode. But I figured it would be fun to bring Cody on, talk to him about some stuff, see what's going on with him in his life. But it doesn't seem like he's doing much either. Right, Cody? Did we lose him again?
Yeah, we lost him.
Oh my fucking god. Discord is so bad. This
I'd pull him.
may have to be this may be Chaw. Yeah, if you could pull him back in, you just got to grab his name.
Hello?
Cody?
There we go.
I just switched it to my phone. Like,
Okay.
it did like the screensaver thing. So
Yeah. Yeah, it's all good.
Gotcha.
Well, as I was saying, Cody, how are you? How are
I'm
you?
doing talked for so long.
Huh?
I just kept talking. I just kept talking. And then I was like, why is no one answering me? And I looked up.
We're just having mad difficulties with you right now, but it's all good.
Yeah.
You actually
it should
sound-
be good now.
You
It's
actually
on my
sound
phone.
you sound quite
Yeah.
better, honestly. I like it a little bit
Okay.
more. But
All right. Well, what was the last thing you heard?
I started talking to Travis about his job
Mhm.
and how we're busy and how this is going to be a shorter episode. So we thought, fuck it, let's bring a guest on. Let's talk,
Yeah.
shoot the shit. We haven't really shot the shit with you
That
for a little
was-
bit, Cody.
Mhm.
But if anybody's really like a long stay term on this channel, people know Cody's been around for a very long time.
Yeah, I've
Cody-
been there since really early.
Cody's been here since like Castle Crashers days, like super
Mhm.
early on the channel. Like none of those series are completed. Like I never finished this. I think, like I said, I've only completed one series.
I think we got to like the first instance of like the castle, like fighting the castle knight, and that was about it. That's where we stopped. I'm pretty sure.
The hardest part about the content with that was just getting us all together. That was just so
Yeah,
hard.
that's the issue with like sit down and play like party. Would you consider it a party game? I don't know.
It's a
I would
beat 'em up.
consider it a party.
I consider it a
Like a
beat 'em
beat 'em up
a little
party?
bit, like a little bit more of a beat 'em up and all this stuff. I need to actually turn Cody down just slightly. He's a
Just
little
booming. I have
he's
such a
he's
deep,
he's
booming voice.
little
Just
loud on my end.
Exudes
so-
power.
hmm
just
I'm
exudes-
a Sigma male.
No, that's too low. We're exposing how everything works today.
Yeah, make sure to turn off the filter to, that makes my voice so high pitched that you like to do.
Cody, that's your voice.
Exuding power.
That's your fucking voice. I'm tired. We're not gonna do this. That is your voice. You have a high pitched voice, and it's fine.
I found out why. It was really interesting. I was listening to
Uh-oh.
fucking stuff you should know.
All right, here we go. Here we go. Come on, let's hear it. Let's hear it. Travis is
and-
just here to vibe, as you can see. He doesn't even care.
He's just sitting there. He's sitting there sipping.
Was listening, man.
So, anyways, the reason why people's voices it's like, if you think about it, it makes complete sense. But, your Adam's apple,
Yeah.
the bigger that is, usually the deeper your voice is.
I don't have
So
one.
if you have a smaller Adam's apple, your voice is higher. But if it's like bigger and more pronounced, like your voice is generally usually deeper.
Mine's not really pronounced. Mine's just kind of like, I don't even know.
I'm very
Sometimes-
pointy.
I think they're all pointy, Trav. I don't know if that's.
No, his is like a knife. Like he swallowed like a chopstick.
Yeah, if you look closely,
I
in the
mean,
camera,
you-
you can see.
I mean, you can see. Ew.
Yeah,
ew,
yeah, I can see it.
Ew,
yeah.
that's fucking gross.
That's where his voice lives.
Right there. That guy. Right.
All right, Cody.
Little dot.
Cody,
Mhm.
this is gonna be a recurring segment on here with every guest I have. I have to ask you. We're in a
Okay.
we're in a tier list situation, right? Travis
All right.
knows we're in a fucking tier list situation, right?
I'm scared of what the tier list is now.
Where does Swedish Fish fall on that tier list?
What do you mean?
Just pit up like all the candies,
It's
all the
like-
candies we've had, right? And we're having a candy tier list. S, A, B, C, D, F. Where does Swedish Fish fall?
This fish is my favorite one, so it's like S.
Swedish Fish is your favorite candy.
Yeah, I love Swedish fish, man.
Of
you know those
all
giant
candy.
We're
bags?
getting
You know
back
those
to this.
Huge bags. I can eat this by myself in like an hour or two.
There's so many better candies, though.
I'm never
Okay,
gonna let
all
you
candy.
listen. I'm never gonna let you live it. Trav. We're
Is
gonna ask
there a
everybody.
list you can send me?
We don't have a list.
It's not written down.
But you're just talking about them.
In one of the past episodes, when we did our first episode together, when we were like fully together in the same room, same couch, we decided to do a taste test because I had this ghost energy tub. It was powder for just like a little supplement, right? And then they make it in the ghost cans, and then you have the ghost candy. So we pitted all three together, and obviously Swedish Fish is just the candy's way better than both. The pre-made can tastes very close, and then the powder is just
Yeah.
Powder tastes like the no tears shampoo, like how it smelled. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, it's not great. I'll probably never
I'm
finish
gonna be
that.
honest with you guys. I have no idea what you guys are talking about.
So do you know how they make
Ghost
like
stuff.
it's like a supplement, but they make like energy drinks and all this other types of shit.
Oh, okay. Well, that's why I don't know. I don't like
So,
energy drinks.
Well, yeah, we know that. But we pitted it all against each other, and we started talking about what the best candy was. And I will die on the hill, even though I did admit it in the last episode, that Swedish Fish is an S tier candy.
Is.
But Travis is like, nah, it's B.
It's definitely a B tier.
Oh, well, I will agree that sometimes I'm just like, not really in the mood for Swedish Fish, but I'll agree that like in those moments it is a B tier. But every other moment it's an S tier.
I get that. Like, I get it. I understand what you're talking about. Like, but when you're in that mood for Swedish Fish, dude, it's something different.
Yeah,
It's
it
so
impacts
good.
your
Listen,
brain.
I understand
like,
that
you can't. Hold on.
understand.
No, let me. Joe, shut the fuck up for a second. All right, listen. So, if you have to be in the mood for something, there's no possible way that you can be like, oh, it's the best thing
always
ever.
in the mood for
Because it's
Swedish
not.
Fish, though.
Like, it's not
I'm always in the mood for it.
impossible.
Bro,
Because you just
understand.
admitted that you have to be in a mood.
Let me explain the argument from Travis's side of things, right? There's so much better candy out there in his eyes, that like different layered candy. Like there's something to it. Like a Take 5 was something we gravitated for because it's chocolate, peanut butter, caramel, and a pretzel and nuts.
I just liked it because it was nuts.
Shut the fuck up. What's up?
Can I throw my hat into the ring here?
Yes.
My old man hat.
Oh God.
Your old man.
Cody is older than all of us.
I love paydays. Like,
Dude, paydays are delicious.
also S tier for me.
Paydays are kind of
love
like
paydays.
paydays are like a B.
They're like
a B.
Now you're just going to be an
controversial.
asshole.
No, they're like a B. I don't like
you either
paydays.
hate them or you like them.
I don't like paydays
Like,
at all.
Dude, it's peanuts and caramel. Like, how are you? Like, how do you fuck that up?
Yeah,
You-
you eat that. It's like if you're in the mood for peanut, like a trail mix.
Mhm.
Like you're gonna be in a. You throw a payday in there, like a chopped up payday, you're good.
Hmm?
Fine.
God, dude, I
Dude,
don't like
and
paydays.
you're the one who's always about like, oh, you like your macros and whatnot, things like that. That is probably the best protein, like from a candy bar that you could possibly
I
get.
think it's only like 7.
Of,
With like
of those
300
candy
of
bars,
like 300 calories. I'm not eating a payday for a fucking protein. First of all, that's a terrible thing to bring up. Like I understand, like I'm about counting my macros when I'm really into like losing weight and shit and all that stuff. Like it's the only way I can physically lose weight is if I track it from fucking beginning to end. But why are we bringing that up into this? I'm not. If
I'm
I'm
just
eating,
saying, in general, if you want a candy bar, but you're counting your thing. Okay, so look, let me see.
I'll eat an Anabar.
One bar, yada,
I'll
yada.
just go eat
You
an
get
Anabar.
6 grams.
I'll eat that Anabar.
6
That
grams of
thing's so much
protein.
better.
A who bar?
An Anabar. That fucking thing I gave you last time you were here.
Oh, but that's not just like a regular candy bar. Like, say you're on a road trip, right? And you're like, I want to get like a snack or whatever, but you're still trying to be on top of your whatever. Like, I just need like a little bit of a pick me up to go through. Go to any gas station, any like grocery store, anything like that. You will be able to find a payday chocolate or a candy bar.
Can I ask you something though?
What?
Can I like say something to this though? Why
What?
the fuck? If I'm in that situation, why am I choosing a payday?
And because
Why am I choosing a
didn't-
fucking payday? Okay, no. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. If I'm in the fucking situation where I'm counting macros and all that other stuff, this is like a real thing. I'm not looking for a candy bar. I'll go to the protein bar section. They have them at grocery stores.
Yeah. Whatever.
Like, I'm not gonna like that. That argument doesn't make sense to me because I don't go after candy bars when I'm counting calories. Stay away from the junk food.
That would be the best one to get. Is what I'm saying.
I guess you're right. It would most likely be the best thing I could get just because it's a bunch of nuts surrounding caramel.
Protein.
You guys are a bunch of nuts.
Cody, you're part of this right now. What the fuck are you talking about, you chungus?
Hey, okay. I don't use paydays to better myself. Okay, I use them to worsen myself. I'm in a different.
I don't eat paydays, so how the fuck is that?
In this situation, we are talking about using them to better yourself. Me, I just eat them because I'm crazy about them. I love them. Throw a payday in front of me, it's gone in
putting
seconds.
a log of nuts in his mouth.
Dude, it's good.
They'll knock it till you try it. No?
Bro, no. They're
Gotta pay rent somehow.
They're kind of bland.
You're telling
Hi,
me.
Navigator. Navigator's my cat for anyone who's wondering.
So
He likes to stand on my hands.
Dude, if anybody's in the stream and I'm playing with you, it's just like, hi, Navigator.
Hi, Navigator.
Hi, Navigator. It's just he always sounds so. You sound so pissed off about it. Like you don't want him.
Well, no, like I love him, but like the way he decides, okay, it's time for me, is he just stands on the controller.
Dude, I miss the nights.
And he only does it when I play multiplayer games. If I'm playing a single player game, he'll just like lay next to me.
I miss the nights of all of us playing, us three. Apex night, right? We're just playing Apex, right?
Apex nights, yep.
We'll be in the middle of a fucking fight. We'll be in the middle of a fight. We're like very close to the end, and all you hear is, "Oh, Daisy."
I was just about to say that. It's always. Yeah, exactly. That's it. It's just like
that's him.
It'll just be like, "Oh, hey, Navigator," and then you'll be like, "Daisy, oh, the pretty lady."
You definitely had a favorite. You definitely had a favorite at one point, Cody, and it's fucking it makes me so upset sometimes. Because Navigator probably is a sweet little boy, and you're just like, nah, Daisy's better. Fuck Navigator.
Well, Daisy, a little lady. She's so pretty and cute. Now she's sitting in a box.
You don't have to be like that. I mean, okay. Now she's sitting in a box. It's fucked. Man.
She was sweet. The way she would get my attention was so sweet, ladylike. She would sit right next to me. She would just lightly tap me with her little paw on my arm and go, and that's it. That's all she would do. But Navigator's like, yo, bitch, I'm here now. Come on, pet me now.
Navigator just wants your love.
Thick Jersey.
Okay. Speaking of cats, though, right?
He would have it.
Speaking of cats,
the raspy voice there. Give me attention.
So speaking of cats, I'm gonna put a photo up here on screen for the visual viewers and all that stuff.
No,
this is my fucking no. This is my cat. This is Luca being a fucking menace, and I sent the picture to Travis earlier, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm just sitting here at my desk, right? And I look over to the left side of my monitor over here to the left. And all I see is an eyeball, a cat ear, and him just looking directly at something. And I couldn't tell what it was at first, right? But it scared the shit out of me. First instinct was, let's take a picture and send it to Travis. You know what he goes? He's like, he laughs and he says, at least he looks cute. Even though he looks like
he looks cute.
At least even though it looked like he was going to kill me.
Mm-hmm.
And it looked like he was going to physically kill me.
Mm-hmm.
I was so mad. I was so fucking mad. It's okay. What I found out was he was looking at my bong like he was going to push it off my desk.
Mm-hmm.
He was about to fuck around and find out kind of shit. Here's a picture of Navigator for everybody on the screen as well, because Cody just sent me one. Navigator, wow. Does he sit like that all the time?
That's his. I'm gonna sit there and groom myself.
He's just like he's like sitting on his ass, and he's just like
his big pink belly sticks out. He sits like on his tail with his legs splayed out, like side to side, and then he stands there with his one arm in between the legs and like he looks like a fat guy in a chair. I love it.
It looks funny as shit, honestly. But...
So funny.
Speaking of cats, Travis has 5.
I
They're
do.
all about to be.
You have 5?
And they're all about to be in this fucking house where I live.
Yep.
How do you think your cat's gonna handle
He's
it?
gonna fucking hate it. Every second of it,
yeah.
he's gonna fucking probably. She's gonna probably try to kill him.
I mean, there's
Nah.
most likely gonna be like some altercations. Usually there is in that kind of situation.
I'm sure it'll be. I'm sure it'll be fine. Honestly,
He'll eventually get over it.
He's a beta male.
Luke is a bitch. Honestly, he'll get his ass beat by all 5 of them, and then he'll just learn. That's what's gonna happen. He's a little
Gonna
fucking,
learn today.
he's a little fucking bitch. That's what he is. But it's okay. But Travis over here has to shoot some pool after this. How you feeling about that today?
Yeah, we'll see how it goes. I have not won a single match this session, so
Do you feel like you need more practice, or
probably. Like I was saying this yesterday, not yesterday, Friday, to my sister's boyfriend because I shoot with him as well, and I was like, I can shoot, like I can make clean shots. It's just I need to practice more so that I can do it more consistently. Because, like, first off, it's been probably good 6 months, 7 months, something like that. Maybe even over a year.
I was gonna say you stopped shooting pool for a while. I think it was over a year. You kind of had to have been, because I felt like you haven't shot pool since before COVID.
No, I was doing some after, because we were going to River City pretty regularly, and I was part of the team then. But I did, I think, one more session after that, which is about 3 months, I think. 3 or 4 months, I don't remember. But yeah, so I think I did one more session after that, and then I stopped. So yeah, it's I don't know. It's been a long time. Is essentially what it is since I shot pool. It's my first time back. So like I'm still shooting like almost ball for ball with other people, like other people who've been playing pretty regularly, but it's just I can't basically close it out. Like it either comes down to they just have the opportunity for the 8-ball first, or I just keep fucking up like really easy shots. Like I can do some stupid shit and make a ball, but if it's like a dead nut shot, I can't do it, and I don't know why. It's just I don't know. It's
Get in your
weird.
own head. You're getting your own
Partially
fucking head,
that.
probably.
Usually I really just don't care. Like for example, last week,
I mean, how drunk are you? That's the real question.
not this session I have not gotten drunk. To me, that's my problem. I don't know.
We're speaking about drunk people. I'm sure we could talk to Cody about being drunk. Cody over here is a big old wine cooler drunk kind of person.
I had a few run-ins with being so drunk that I uncontrollably threw up a couple times.
Love that.
Nothing crazy though.
I mean, you're still like, I know when you're fucking playing Xbox drunk though.
I don't usually get drunk anymore.
I know,
like I
but
can't.
back,
The sad sentence.
back when we were playing
Don't worry, sentence.
Apex, you had to drink.
Oh, well, yeah.
It was fucking awful.
I was not in the greatest of spots.
Well, yeah,
at
I don't
that
think any
time.
of us were at that point because it was peak COVID when
Mhm.
this was all happening. It was fucking awful. I didn't want to be stuck inside. Like, that was the most I've seen. That was the most I saw Travis on Xbox in a fucking long period of time. Honestly, it was just like
'Cause I didn't have a job, dude.
like yeah, that too. Like it was just like a month. Like how long were you off from the
I
beginning?
was out from April to when did it go back? April. I think I was off from April to June, so I was off for like probably 2 months, 2.5 months, maybe.
They didn't get rid of you right away, right? Like they didn't get rid of
Mm-mm.
that position like immediately when we went into first lockdown. That was
No, when we went in the first lockdown, I was
such a
kept
weird.
a while, but then yeah, because first lockdown started in March, like the beginning of March, and then I wasn't let go until like halfway through April,
Yeah.
and then, well, I say let go loosely. The term was furloughed. Basically, it was we send you home without pay, but you don't lose your title.
Such a
Like
weird,
you're not
such a weird
unemployed,
thing.
but you're not working.
You weren't able to collect anything during that time, right?
No, I was.
That's good. At least you got something out of it. At least it wasn't a
Mm.
complete wash.
Yeah. Katie actually had difficulty getting it. I'm not sure what exactly happened, but she was approved for it, but the checks never came. Like it wasn't like, because I don't know if you guys experienced this at all, but if you were collecting unemployment during COVID, they didn't do direct deposit. You had to get a physical check in the mail.
That's weird. I
Um,
feel like that's
Yeah,
really
that is weird.
yeah, I'm not sure exactly why. I don't know if it was just because like there were so many people who needed it that their system couldn't handle it or whatever. But for us, anyways, it basically said like you'll get a check in the mail every week, and you'll deposit it, and that's how it goes. So we just kept getting my checks, and we never got hers. So, it got to the point where I ended up going back to work, so we lost like all the, for lack of a better term, the benefits of me being unemployed or collecting unemployment. There was that extra like 600 bonus every 2 weeks or whatever, and like it was whatever your job was equivalent, like whatever you would make from your job, your unemployment would like be equivalent to that. So like I was making out good. So that's how we were able to keep paying rent and keep groceries and gas in the car and whatnot. But at the end, we had to like call, I think 2 or 3 different places to get it figured out and fixed, and then they just sent her like a check that I think came out to be like $5,000.
Jesus.
Yeah, because it was basically just everything that she was owed from that point when she started to collect. It's just she never got it.
Cody, how did you go about with that? What was your life like during the beginning of the pandemic? I feel like we didn't really talk about it much. Were you working?
I just could not find a job for the longest time. I just couldn't.
I mean, no one
Like
was
everywhere
hiring,
was
really.
no, everyone said they were hiring just so they could use the excuse of whenever people came in and was like, why can't this place run well, and be like, oh well, we're trying to hire people, but we have ads and stuff up, but they're not like actually hiring.
Mhm.
It's basically just a reason so they could keep running skeleton crews.
Mhm.
That's
Not only
pretty
that,
much what it boiled down to.
Yeah, it was a shitty time.
And then I worked at Cracker Barrel for a long while, like almost 2 years. I worked there, and that was interesting. Like, it just wasn't. It was a host job, so I was the first line of defense for all the cranky old white people.
How was all the food?
And then, I mean, it's Cracker Barrel.
I love Cracker
like,
Barrel. I love
It didn't change or anything because of the pandemic. The only thing that really changed about Cracker Barrel was just the seating arrangement. They took out a lot of tables, which
like the peg
actually
game.
made it so much better. Like it didn't feel like you had to ask everyone around you to push in their chairs so you could leave.
Oh yeah,
Like you could just get up and walk
Hilarious.
out. Like 3
That's
tables could
like-
get up and walk out at once.
I don't think I've ever been in another restaurant that is as packed as Cracker Barrel tries to get themselves. Like,
It's very annoying.
there's got to be some sort of like fire code violation that's happening because
Oh
just
my
how many
god, they
people
must be
shove into the
skirting by
building.
it just like barely.
It's like the capacity for this building is 300 people. We're gonna do 299 and a baby.
It's pretty much it. That's pretty much how it is. Like I'm not joking.
That's ridiculous.
That sounds awful.
And the manager at our time, the general manager, she found any way to just constantly break corporate rules when it came to COVID. Like for a while, like for well over a year, we just weren't allowed to push tables together because the whole reason for the COVID restrictions were to not have large amounts of people in a small enclosed space. And as you know, Cracker Barrel isn't the biggest restaurant.
Not at all.
Yeah.
With all those tables, even with the bunch of the tables taken out. And she was one of those managers that as soon as there was an issue and it had to come to her attention, she would immediately roll over
Yeah,
to the
she just
customer.
told it.
She just immediately was like, oh, anything for you. Like, I'm surprised she wasn't like, on her hands and knees pretty much most of the time. And it was just really annoying. 'Cause
Talk about elevating the customer experience.
I know, right? And she just it was just any there was no pushback. Like the customers could be screaming in our face, calling us like pieces. There's a couple times where I was called like a miserable excuse for a host because I wouldn't give in because like it was the rules and I wouldn't just immediately get on my hands and knees and be like, "Yes, anything for you, sire." It was
Jesus
just
fucking Christ.
so they would call me like pieces of shit, like assholes. They would scream in my face, and I'm just sitting there like I was the oldest host for a while, and so like I had all these like 16-year-olds underneath me, and they're all sitting there like freaking out because this older white woman, is screaming in their face, calling them like pathetic excuses of a host. They're
Jesus.
calling them like assholes, bitches, like just like screaming in their face, be like, do you think this place would run without our help? And it's just like, yeah, we get like hundreds of people that walk in through here, so we'd be fine without you. And we get people that would drive an hour to go to a Cracker Barrel, and it's
That's
like
the craziest part. People will drive for Cracker Barrel. Like, I won't. I won't drive a Cracker Barrel. Like, I love their food. Like a hash brown casserole, perfect. It's my favorite thing from that place. And then the peg game. The peg game's always fun too.
Joe just likes getting pegged. It's fine.
He just likes pegs. Also, side note, Joe, I'm just kind of fucking around at Destiny 2 while we're talking, and
I don't care what you're doing. I don't care. I got error coded in the middle of this. In the middle of that, why I was sitting in that dungeon in the middle of us recording this, because it was my solo. It was my solo flawless run. It was like, yeah, you got error coded. Back to the main menu. I was like,
that's great.
All right, well, I'm gonna close the game now and just record to the podcast, focus more on the podcast. Fuck it.
Oh, it's all good. Something just popped up on my screen saying clan banner something was update, like there's an option available now or something. I don't know.
Yeah, we probably ranked up to rank 3.
Yeah, I think that's what it was.
It's all good. But yeah, I mean,
yeah, the Cracker Barrel wasn't fun.
Cracker Barrel sounds like it was ass.
It works for it.
Sounds like
at least that one. Well, I mean, 2 of the managers, they were nice. They actually stood up for like people like Richard. I was like his right hand man. I hated him at first, but I eventually just became like the guy that did everything for him whenever he needed it, and he would just like buy me food.
Hey man.
He'd be like, "Can you stay 15 minutes late? I'll buy you a whole dinner." And I'm like, yeah, I think I can stay for 15 minutes to get a whole like meal. Like,
it's just gonna take
that will
me
feed me like me and like someone else.
Leave anyways.
Yeah, like to finish everything I'm doing. I mean, most of the time it was just like he needed to finish things before, because you know when the last host of the night leaves, it's up to whatever manager's on duty to like sit there and like do all the things that they need to do for closing, and also keep an eye on the front to like see if anyone comes in, because then they're the host. So like it was just easier for him to be like, "Hey, can you stay 15 minutes while I finish everything so I can just like stand up here?" And so I just stood there for 15 minutes most of the time, and then I get a free meal out of it. So like I always said sure, because like it was a win-win no matter what.
Free food is free food sometimes, you know.
Yeah.
Dude, free food is the best food.
Travis, we don't even talk about Travis with free food. If there is free food involved at all, Travis is there. He's there. I'll be texting him on a weekend, like, 'cause it's Saturday. Like yesterday, I was texting him. I'm like, yo. Not yesterday specifically, but like, I'll text him like, yo, you want to do something today? You want to chill? You want to play games? He's like, nah, I'm going to dinner tonight. And I'm like, God fucking damn it. Anything for free food. This guy will suffer through so much shit for free food.
For sure. I just like food, my guy.
Yeah, I do too. That's why I'm fucking fat.
That's why I was blessed with metabolism.
I gave Nora a meme idea today.
Oh no, what's that?
You're gonna hate it. You're gonna get mad maybe.
Okay, tell me.
I was sitting there and I was thinking about like old big YouTube people.
Oh, I thought you were talking I heard before you finished this. All I heard there is I was thinking about before like the old big U. I was like, oh my God, Cody, what the fuck?
So mean.
Damn, you're coming out my throat already.
So that'd be so mean.
Oh, man.
I would never say that. That's so mean.
The old you.
The old big U.
Yeah.
That was bigger than this.
But anyways, I was sitting there thinking, and I was going through like old big YouTubers, and I came across just like, it's not like an exact one-to-one, but I think it's just like the eyes. It was Ray William Johnson, and I was just like, it kind of looks like Joe.
Oh my god, no! I look
Showed him
nothing
kinda
like
look
Ray
the
William
same.
Johnson. There's no shot I
I
look
was like a little. It look off the picture of him right now. It is straight up probably just
It's probably just the eyeballs.
it's the like darkness around the eyeballs. It's pretty much that.
The sunken in eyes.
And I was like, why does this look? And it was that. I came to the conclusion it was that part.
Damn.
Yeah, I
So
can
you
feel
thought-
that.
So you're saying my eyeballs are too sunken in? Wow, fuck.
I'm
No,
sorry.
no.
Hi,
It's
Trev. I sent you a photo. I hate to say it. Me and him kind of have the same smile. I don't like that. I don't like that at all.
yeah, you kind of do.
I don't like that at all. I don't like that at all.
You have like the partial Asian eyes, you know?
Is Ray William Johnson even partially Asian like me?
I don't know. I thought so. Maybe.
I think so. I don't know. It might not be Asian. It might be Hispanic.
I don't know. Okay, what's the meme idea though?
Oh, she was just gonna like put like a picture of him and you right next to each other. That was it.
Anemia.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh, she was gonna do like, you remember Ray William Johnson? This
This is him now.
Yeah, feel old yet? It's gonna be like one of those.
Wow.
Oh, you sent me the
That
picture
was
that I literally looked up. It's the first picture when you
Dark
search in
skin.
Ray William
I have
Johnson.
lighter skin than Ray
Yeah.
William Johnson, so there's no
You
shot.
do.
There's no fucking shot. I
I
blend in with the wall behind me.
That would be funny. It would be like this is him now.
Hilarious.
How do you feel now? Like, that's why it would be funny.
As a fucking the worst. I hate both of you sometimes. Jesus. Man. Cody's a meme machine though, bro. He probably has a folder full of them.
I have a few reaction images saved. One of them is just
No, Cody.
Garfield, like Garfield plush and like cowboy clothes. I want to put like text that just says "Yeehaw" under it.
Jesus.
Honestly,
All I want to do.
at one point in my life, I thought Cody was going to be a spokesperson for a brand.
Really?
That's Cherry Pepsi.
I
Cherry
fucking
Pepsi.
love cherry
Dude,
Pepsi. my guy.
it was like almost every day in high school he'd have a bottle of it.
You know
It's like, what the
is
fuck,
really
Cody?
good is the like soda shop black cherry Pepsi. That's
Really?
pretty good.
Did you guys know they're making a strawberries and cream Dr. Pepper?
Well, I mean, I would try it. I think I would
I'm
try
like,
it.
What? The berries
Oh,
and
are
cream.
you a little lad that likes berries and
Berries
cream?
The berries and cream Dr. Pepper was fucking disgusting, first of all. The dark berry, that was fucking disgusting. But like strawberries and cream? Be a little dessert soda? My fat ass doesn't need it, but it's fine.
I feel like that's gonna be too sweet.
I don't know.
I feel like any soda is kind of just a dessert. Like I've been trying to treat them as
Dude,
desserts
I got this
lately.
I got the thrashed apple Mountain Dew.
Mhm.
Fucking, it's not, we can't get it around here, so I had to order it. Literally just tastes like a fucking apple. It's so good. I love it. It's so good.
Does it actually taste like apple, or does it taste like artificial apple candy?
Maybe that.
That's
No,
why
it
it's
tastes
good.
really good. No,
so
it,
God, I love it.
I know it can't. You know what? You know what? Fuck. I haven't had an apple in a long time, so like
Dear Lord.
Have an apple. Go to
sour
tomorrow.
apple Jolly
Go
Right
Rancher.
now.
Sour, the green apple Jolly Rancher is what it tastes like.
So artificial apple
Yeah,
candy.
I love it. I love it. Fuck you. Don't judge me. You little fucking shit. I hate both of you. I fucking hate you both. All right. Well, we're coming up to a point here where it's a good natural stopping point, and we want to get you out of here on a good time, Trev. So that's where I'm going to call it. This was a fun little conversation we had. Hopefully we can do it a little bit more in the future, and we'll do it on a day where Travis has more time.
And also a day where like I don't just start off the whole thing using something that I don't know how to use.
Yeah, but we got it to work, so we're good. But
You need to get a PC, bud. So that's your next.
Hold on, let
purchase.
me just save up for that.
let him just
You know,
puke
screw
up
fixing
fucking
the
two-
car.
let him just puke
Yeah.
up $2,000 real quick.
You don't need 2,000. My computer's $500
You don't need a
from like
car,
6
you need a
years ago.
computer.
Yeah, honestly, all he really would need, I think you can get Discord on a Chromebook. $200 Chromebook?
I mean, Nora has a MacBook.
Put Discord on there. You have a webcam because
I mean, it's on my phone right now, and I'm not using my phone
the
right now. so-
MacBook webcam is actually pretty good. Thoughts? We get Cody's image up here too. I'll have to rearrange his whole photo, but it's fine.
You
Just like face at me, but like
I
make me
made
like
this.
extremely bald and like ugly, and be
I
like,
made this one, Trav.
The years have been hard.
The years have been hard.
Travis is really out here taking credit for this photo. I made this photo.
No.
I took
you
your
made
idea.
one.
No, I took your idea for this.
So you're
Trav.
admitting you took my idea.
I took the galaxy idea you had and made a little bit of a change because I like this more. I remember sending this to you and you're like, I really like that.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't want to hear
They
it.
all say. That's what they all say.
Shut the fuck up.
Exactly, that's what I'm
Cody.
saying.
But, all right, you know what? Before I get ganged up on anymore, thank you everybody
like
for
getting
tuning
ganged,
in
don't lie.
for this shorter episode of the Cross Thoughts podcast. But hey, we got one out for January. We'll get one out for February. Don't know at the end of the month. So we'll see you February 28th. Have a good one, guys. Thank you, Cody, for joining us. I'm gonna fucking stumble over my
welcome.
words here now at the end when I don't want to.
Okay, I get it. It's fuck. You know, never mind. Fuck it. I was gonna
We're
say a
just
joke.
Ending on
I
a
just
strong note, guys. Good job.
Alright, yeah,
High five.
cool,
Everybody
yeah.
gets one.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
Hey, remember, everybody, subscribe, hit the bell, like, comment, leave a blah blah blah. We'll see you
Dude,
guys next
take
time.
the
See
Whatever.
ya.
dick out of your mouth. Holy
Whatever.
shit.
Just
See ya.
pull the plug. Pull the plug.